Let's be honest, Season 14 is probably going to come to an end in today's episode. Liverpool are going to be our opponents in the Champions League quarter-final, and we've never beaten them in competitive competitions. We've got no Toussaint Yao or Ronnie Ruiz for the trip to, I assume, Anfield, although this might be a brand new stadium. To Liverpool, our trip to Liverpool. We do have our two Latvians in the middle of the pitch today with Baranovs and Rasevskis playing as the central midfielders. The ball comes in from the corner, and Perry, maybe, heads over the bar for Liverpool. First chance after just 4 minutes. Rodriguez to Brian Sanchez, the two South Americans. Rodriguez gets it once again to run past his man, actually. Tries to get past Trent Alexander-Arnold, loses out to Turok, the dinosaur hunter, I assume. It's gone all the way back to Keith O'Brien, though. Down the right-hand side, the Irishman can run. He's got a bit of pace to him. Is he going to whip the cross in? Back to Max Cohen. Needs to find somebody. Baranov's edge of the penalty area. Keith O'Brien once again. We've got 3-4 in the box. The ball comes in, and Brian Sanchez is there. We are 1-0 up on Merseyside. 5 minutes played. Massive, massive goal from Sanchez there, because that not only puts us in the lead, but that's an away goal as well. Liverpool looking to come back towards us though. Prado back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Sanchez can't steal the ball away. And was that a cross or a shot? I'm not quite sure. Ivlay has the ball in his hands. The Croatian kicks it long over the halfway line. It's coming straight back towards us. Bellingham to Turok. He doesn't manage to get there, and Rodriguez has nicked it off of him. He's going to use his pace down the left-hand side. Ismail Silva chests it down into the penalty area. It should be 2-0. Brian Sanchez has gone over to take the corner. Left-footed towards Markovic or Benavides. Possibly both. Apparently it was Benavides, and it was a terrible header. Prado with a corner for Liverpool this time. It's towards the back post. Ivlay can hold on to that one as it was straight at him. Are we going to have a continuation of the highlight? We do. Silva flicks the head on. It's controlled by the goalkeeper, Julio Cesar. Pins on to Marcus. Forward to Vlad Paul. Turok on the right-hand side. He's got space. Rodriguez is going over to meet him, though. Turok gets past the tackle, crosses it in, and Benavides, big head clear from the defender. And now Maxims Baranov's counter-attack possibly on, maybe not. Is this highlight ever going to end? Is something going to happen from this highlight? Van der Vlucht, a very famous Vander playing for, or famous Van playing for Liverpool apparently, on the left-hand side, crosses it in. It's almost found its way in off David Markovic. Ivlay saves the day, and I don't know how much he knew about it. It's going to be a corner. Prado once again takes the corner towards the back post, straight into the hands of the keeper once again. Since we scored that opener, Liverpool are starting to come back towards us, although Sanchez to Markovic doesn't get on the end of it. Sanchez has another chance. The goal scorer to Markovic. Rasevskis with a yellow card to his name across to Maxims Baranovs. Now Cohen, lovely back heel. It's found its way to Arthur Thomas, and Arthur Thomas has possibly made it 2-0 against Liverpool. What is going on? Is this actually happening? This is more of a surprise than us beating Barcelona 5-0 because we're away from home. The ball's gone all the way back to Julio Cesar. He's kicked it long back towards the right-hand side of ours. Van der Vlucht plays it back to the fullback. I think Liverpool might find themselves getting a goal maybe just before half-time. Prado gets past one man, runs into some space, goes for a curling effort, and it goes just wide of Ivlay's post. It is still 2-0 to the Skinnz Football Academy, and somehow we are half a foot in the door of a Champions League semi-final at the moment. 1 minute, not 1 minute, 2 minutes left to play off the first half. It's found Prado and he's hit it over the bar. Everything's going our way. I genuinely think Liverpool need to change their formation, which is something I never do. So if I was the Liverpool manager, I wouldn't be doing it. But they are playing one attacking midfielder and one striker, and it's just not working at the moment for them. It's pins on with the ball. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock into the second half. Van der Vlucht, he's got Keith with him. Van der Vlucht's got past Keith, and his effort is terrible, goes well wide. We're not even playing particularly well in certain positions. Midfield, we are losing that battle by most of the time. Cohen and Rasevskis both on 6.5s. Turok is going to get the ball eventually for Liverpool. 10 minutes into the second half. Van der Vlucht by the referee on the left-hand side, in towards the penalty area. We need to steal this. I'm a bit concerned there could be a wonder goal coming. Vlad Paul outside the area. Right-hand side is Prado. Loads and loads of space for him to cross the ball in. Max Cohen back there doing a bit of defending. Gets it clear. It's Jude Bellingham. It's intercepted. That is very, very good to see from the Chilean. And it's over the top and Arthur Thomas. He's in on goal once again. Is it going to be 3-0? Thomas curls it into the bottom corner. We are 3-0 up in Liverpool against Liverpool in the Champions League quarter-finals. We are looking like we might be going to a Champions League semi-final. Fully aware we've got one full match and nearly a full half to play, but we're 3-0 up. Rodriguez with a throw. Is it going to be 4? Sanchez chests it down. That's a foul. Referee, we're going to call that back. Markovic to Baronov's. To Rusevski's. Forward is Eduardo Rodriguez. Few in the middle. Oh my word, Thomas has hit the post. That could have been his hat-trick. Is Keith going to keep the highlight alive? He does, but we didn't see it. Right, let's change something up. We're going to go Brian Sanchez coming off. Impagliazzo as the man to come on. Sanchez has had... Not Sanchez, what am I doing? No, don't undo that. Not Sanchez, it's Cohen. That's the player I want to take off. What do we do here? Do we do Silva onto the wing and then bring on Geraldo? Or we'll do Medeiros. Medeiros, by the way, he's almost a fully fledged striker now and he's only been in the club for about 2 months, which is actually pretty good. It's going to be a throw eventually. Trent's finally decided to pick the ball up. Here we go. Throw to Bellingham. It's over towards the back post and Van der Vlucht has made it 3-1. Liverpool looking to get back into this then. There's still plenty of time. About half an hour of normal time to play. So there is still a lot of time for Liverpool to get a goal or 2 more. And then it's going to be a little bit more awkward when we go back to Latvia. Pins on with a free kick. 20 minutes left to play. Prado. Back to Vlad Paul. Sosbolai, where's he going to go? Off towards Bellingham, back to the Hungarian, I think he's Hungarian. Bellingham to Vlad Paul, forward once again now. Prado tries to get some space off towards the left. It was a questionable pass, but none of our players were there to keep an eye on it. It's cleared by Keith. Still with Liverpool though, 72 minutes on the clock. Eduardo Rodriguez heads forward. Medeiros isn't going to get there. Markovic forward for us though. Sanchez back to Rodriguez. Lumps it upfield. It's towards Thomas. He's not going to get there either. Sanchez does. Medeiros, he's probably one of our best players technically in my opinion. Gets the ball once again, goes past one man, forward to Thomas, invites Sanchez into the area, and a scuffed shot from Brian Sanchez. Should have been 4. Arguably, we should have scored 4 already. Rusevski's day is going to be up. We're going to bring on Lemkins. I've been playing him a lot more as a central midfielder as of late, purely because of injuries. Basically, Rusevski's has obviously played a lot of football. Lemkins is playing a lot of football in the middle because we're missing Ronnie Ruiz. We're missing Ashton Brereton as well, who's still at the club. Hasn't really featured a lot because he keeps getting injured. Thomas to Baronov's, in towards the penalty area. Across to Lemkins. The substitute goes for goal. Hits it over the bar. We are 3-1 up against Liverpool. Final 5 minutes. Corner for Liverpool as well. It's towards the penalty spot. Bellingham heads over the bar. We are going to do our final substitution, which is just going to be for time-wasting purposes. We have no more central midfielders on the bench. Shapoval? I mean, sure, that's a stupid thing to do. Why am I doing that in a Champions League quarter-final? 5 minutes of injury time is disappearing, and this is arguably bigger, or at least as big as the 5-0 victory against Barcelona last season. We are 3-1 up after the first leg, 3 away goals as well. We're going to go forward to the second leg, back home in Latvia, and we just need to not lose. We are sticking with the same 11 from the previous match. Obviously, we win that one 3-1. Toussaint Yao is back from his injury, but Keith, I think, had a very good game last time around, so I don't really want to drop Keith. I think that's a bit unfair. All we need to do is not lose. If we concede a goal, it's going to start getting a bit nervy because obviously a 2-0 defeat means we will go out on away goals. No, it won't because we scored 3. A 2-0 defeat is fine. We could lose 2-0 and still go through. 12.5 minutes. It's going to be Eduardo Rodriguez to Brian Sanchez. Scored one of the goals in the previous match. Hits the defender. And a possible counter-attack is Liverpool. It's Prado down towards the right-hand side. I think Benavidez is with him. Prado gets past one. His effort is saved, though, from Ivle. It's going to be a corner. Prado's the man as well, going over to take it. Right-footed towards Vlad Paul at the front post, and he heads over the bar. I think if we are to hold out on this tie, it is going to be Manchester City, who are our likely opponents in the FA Cup Champions League semi-final. Genuinely, 14 seasons in, wasn't expecting to be getting to a Champions League semi-final. I was hoping to maybe be getting out of the group stages, but here we are. Vlad Paul with the ball for Liverpool, crosses it in towards the back. Keith O'Brien heads clear. Max Cohen can use a bit of pace. It's 3 versus 3. Across to Ismail Silva into the penalty area. Is he going to score? Ismail Silva does score. It is 1-0 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. Ismail Silva has basically picked up where Geraldo left off, and Silva is scoring goals for absolute fun this season. We are in front again against Liverpool. Trent with a throw. He must be about 47 years old at this point. Benavidez gets it clear. Jude Bellingham's going to pick the one up though. Vlad Paul to Trent once again on the right. Back to Vlad Paul. Liverpool looking to try and break their way through, but have to go all the way back to their fullback. Pins on to Turok. Back to Vladpool, Turok the Dinosaur Hunter. Where is he going to go? Down the right. Eduardo Rodriguez with him every single step of the way. Vladpool, he's gone back once again, and now we've nicked this. Hold on. It's 2 versus 3. We do not have the numbers advantage. Arthur Thomas picks up the tackle, though. 1, 2, 3 in the middle. Thomas goes for goal himself. He's not going to get the second chance, and the ball is cleared. Prado with a corner now for Liverpool. 6-yard box, and it's managed to find its way in. Marcus, the man to score the goal. That's his full name. Thought he might have been called like David Marcus. Nope, he's just called Marcus. It's 1-1. And right before half-time, Maxims Baronovs has gone off injured, which is a bit irritating because I didn't sort my subs bench out. Fabio is going to be coming on as a central midfielder. Wonderful. Speaking of Maxims Baronovs, he is signing permanently for the club in the summer after 6 seasons on loan. So, we're getting him back. I am a bit concerned about the midfield. Genuinely, Fabio, he's okay. Rasevski's is okay. But they're not really Champions League semi-final material central midfielders, are they? Let's be honest. Van der Vlucht, who scored a goal in the opening match. Keith O'Brien to Rasevskis. We are 1 minute and 15 into the second half. And Liverpool have nicked the ball away from us. Bellingham back to Prado, who's had a very good game so far. Abreu goes for goal. It's saved by Ivlay. That's the first thing that Abreu has done in 1.5 matches against us. Prado's going to go over to take it because he seems to be their corner taker. Right-footed once again towards the 6-yard box. Fabio heads the ball clear. Max Cohen should be getting there first and does so. He's ran off the pitch though because he's a clown. Trent with a free kick. The second half has been all highlights so far, hasn't it? It's a bit concerning. Van der Vlucht in towards the penalty area. Keith with him. Van der Vlucht crosses it. Prado's there. It's blocked. Pins on Benavides with a lovely diving header clearance. 48 minutes on the clock. Liverpool pressing very, very hard to try and get themselves a second goal. Julio Cesar to Marcus. Right-hand side is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Plays the ball forward. Prado pulling all the strings. I want somebody to go straight through the back of Prado. Take him off injured. He's not a real person. It's fine. Prado's managed to muscle his way past Rasevskis. Abreu's there. He's hit the post. And Benavides can mop up the pieces and get the ball clear. Keith isn't having a very good game at the moment. Prado crosses in. Benavides heads it. Rasevskis is going to get there first. Hold on. Is this a counter-attack? Arthur Thomas, not seen a huge amount of him so far this match either. In towards the penalty area. So many blue and yellow shirts. Thomas crosses the ball in. Fabio's there. Oh my word, I said he was rubbish. The substitute, Fabio, it's just put us 2-1 up against Liverpool in the Champions League quarter-final. 5-2 on aggregate. That goal might be the deciding goal, Max Cohen with the ball for us. 56 minutes. Runs toward... I thought he was going to go running. Apparently not. Goes for a long-range effort just over the goal of Julio Cesar. Still 2-1. Right, let's do our second substitution. Toussaint Yao is going to be coming on for Keith O'Brien. O'Brien is not having a particularly good game. Do we look at bringing off Brian Sanchez as well for Impagliazzo? We do, which might be a bad decision because that's all of our substitutions. Prado again with a corner. It's going to hopefully be cleared again. It isn't cleared. Instead, Marcus, the goal scorer, heads over the bar. 63rd minute, still 2-1 to the Skinnz Football Academy. Into the final 15 minutes, and not a huge amount is happening, and realistically, there isn't enough time for Liverpool to score 3 more goals. Max Cohen's corner comes in. Benavides is there, and that puts the tie to bed. It is 3-1 in Latvia against Liverpool. 3-1 in Liverpool against Liverpool. 6-2 on aggregate. We are going through to a Champions League semi-final. How have we managed to swindle this? Genuinely in shock. I am genuinely in shock at how well we've done against Liverpool. 2 wins. Massive, massive results. Obviously, Champions League semi-final, but also coefficient points. And it is going to be Manchester City in the semi-final. In the Champions League semi-final, it is Manchester City, Real Madrid, Arsenal in the other semi-final. Have we ever played Man City before? I feel like we haven't. We have played them once in a friendly and we lost 2-1 3 years ago. So, yeah, I mean, they're good at football. Are they continually winning the Premier League? Yes, yes, pretty much every season since 2000. Well, definitely every season since 2023-24. Not ideal. At the end of last episode, obviously, we checked the coefficients and we had dropped down because Denmark are having an absolutely cracking season. But hopefully those 2 victories changes what's going on. It does. We actually move up to 11th place, I think. We do move up to 11th. What does that mean? Not a lot, actually. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. If we move up 1 more place, we will automatically qualify for the Champions League group stages, and then Riga, because it's always Riga, will qualify there, and we'll be 1 game away or 2 games away from actually being in the Champions League group stages as well. That is going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you're new to the channel and you are enjoying what I'm making, hit the subscribe button as well. I'll be back next time for the Champions League semi-final with a little club from Latvia against Manchester City. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.